Can you give Jesus just 10 minutes now? God says, as you hear my words today, let yourself consider inside your soul. Let my words also become ingrained in you. Better days lie ahead, trying times are disappearing. The difficult times are almost gone, but you know your Heavenly Father will always be at your side. Trials, difficulties, and circumstances that dull the once brilliant flame of faith in your heart may abound in life. I want your faith to radiate compassionately and fervorously. Recall that gifts from my affection are your spirit, motivation, and want to live. It's time to go back down the road of hope and feed your spirit with my truths and promises. Fear no evil, even as you stroll across gloomy valleys. I will always be with you, leading, encouraging you to conquer challenges, safeguarding your aspirations, and so assisting you to realize your dreams. Though there are many difficulties on this planet, believe in me as I have gone beyond suffering. I want you to live life with enormous enthusiasm. I am the key to it. One after another, your victories represent my will. You never confront defeat. Your future will be blessed and successful. Remember these words, since envy will strive to see your collapse as you get happier and more blessed. That is a law of the supernatural life. I am here to uplifting those I love, yet because of their faith and happiness enemies could develop to despise them. Not to worry, long as you walk in my will, nothing will hurt you. It neither tough nor impossible. I don't ask of you perfection. I know you are human and eventually you might stumble. I just ask for your heart. Your eyes should still be concentrated on this holy text. I also need your allegiance. When things go right, you could seek and love me, but do not quit your path and prayers even in trying circumstances when things go wrong. Keep steadily walking and praying. Whether it rains or storms, you may cry a lot, yet, endure without waver and I will quiet the waters and soothe the storms. I will handle your issues and call your disagreements to stop under direction. But I wish you always to give me top priority in all you do, a relentless attitude of loving and pursuing me. This faith will become a sword that conquers evil, defeats your shortcomings, and gives spiritual and supernatural strength to help you conquer temptations, fears, problems, and whatever challenges that come your way. Spend some minutes bowheading before you leave your house. Give all of your plans and affairs to me. Pray for your family. Speak from faith and peace. Celebrate since you will not want and I am your shepherd. You are my beautiful tiny sheep, my sons and daughters. I will walk you to quiet rivers and rich pastures. Your house will be free of additional shouting or confusion, and the conflicts weighing on your heart will stop. I will take from your house wicked people, those who steal affection and ruin tranquility. Hiding in the corners, I will eradicate all iniquity and transgression, trying to destroy your faith and happiness. Your grief will be taken away from you. Poverty and suffering will not show up on your table. Bread will be in season as expected. I will open the windows of heaven and blessings will pour upon you. Additional work, education, and fresh development chances will follow. I will eliminate from your house destructive vices and behaviors that compromise your faith and integrity. We will stroll together. I will grip your hand tightly. Pay attention to the wonderful, pure, and good things I wish to introduce into your life. Avoid looking for toxic friendships and avoid going back to those who never get above their circumstances. I can make you happy. I am your provider as well. You so need not ask others for approval or acceptance. You should not ask anybody else to love and serve you, as I do not ask permission from anyone to bless you. The response is rather obvious. Only in me are genuine and indestructible love found. It cures and comforts you. Only I in this universe died and rose again for you. You may get atonement and lifetime happiness from me. Ask me now, darling, for this love to be bestowed upon you always. You will anticipate a miracle. Your problems will be treated with the right matter. Your request has been heard in my celestial kingdom. Your response will shortly arrive. When you acquire it, though, avoid doing as others do, getting what they ask for and neglecting who handed it to them. I exhort you to bring wisdom to your heart by using the events you have gone through. Once everything is fixed, get ready for a life of thanksgiving and prayer. Opening your eyes and just saying, "Thanks God" costs nothing every day. It's not a tough job. I am not asking for your worldly goods. Unless they emanate from your real and appreciative attitude, I do not desire your offerings. When you get an answer to your prayer, benefits really multiply in your life. I have adored you, dear child, in the soft caresses of the evening and the silent murmurs of the dawn. The most intense wish in my heart is for your success in any endeavor you start. Every beat of my heart, every breath of the universe has been in time with your life from the very second I shaped you in the secret spot. I saw your first delicate moments of life and gently watched as you grew. I now look at you, a great work of art reflecting my own love and grace. I have traveled with you, a quiet protector in every step you have taken, a witness to the pleasures dancing in your eyes and the tragedies that have sapped your will. It was me cradling you in my arms during your lowest hours. It was my voice that murmured comfort into your heart throughout your hopeless days. I held you near in your sorrow and celebrated in the heavens at your successes. From your first inhale in this planet, my wishes for you have been great and unbounded. Desires for you to fly, to welcome the fullness of life, and to discover great delight in all aspect of your existence. For what you crave for, my darling, beyond the furthest boundaries of your mind. I deliver these words to you today as evidence of my non-stop search for your ultimate good. My great wish is that you shine brightly for others around you, embodying and extending the warmth of compassion, the tenderness of kindness, and the unbounded depths of love. May your path be full of opportunities to grow, to treasure, and to learn, my beloved one. On this journey you may find your actual self, calling from within the tenacity to overcome obstacles and the insight to negotiate life's storms. These goals I have for you will help you to guide people into loving kindness and nurturing in their hearts, therefore illuminating their life. I know in your search you will face challenges. When the weight you carry feels extreme and the storms you encounter seem insurmountable, times will pass. Still, every effort you make, every tear you shed, and all of your sacrifices have a reason. Every difficulty will shape and strengthen you so that you become a being with more confidence, wisdom, and strength. Put your faith in me, little child. My darling, grab hard on these words. Don't hold back on the road I have laid before you. Show bravery. Calm the specter of failure. For inside it is the seat of knowledge, the bravery to start over, and the will to move on with more wisdom and might. Know that I am constantly with you while you negotiate this planet. I am there, enveloping you in my ceaseless love and relentless support, through every phase, joy or grief, doubt or clarity. Thus, my darling daughter and son snooze in the comfort of my consistent presence. I am with you, guiding boldness in your heart and providing tranquility among the tumult even as strong winds roar and waves turn. Press on, dear youngster. Walk toward the fate I have created for you to reach that hallowed location where your most ardent ambitions and aspirations will find expression. Allow the brambles on your road to deter you. Go with a will as strong as the oak, blazing as the morning. Recall that the mountains you face will testify to your courage and act as a lighthouse for people who struggle in faith. Today I give you the power, will, and ability to overcome every obstacle, challenge, or tribulation. I provide you the insight to clearly see your path and the prudentness to make decisions based on right and genuine nature. Every barrier should be a tool for learning and development. Let your spirit fly to new summits, rising above every peak and in every challenge finding opportunity. Looking back, may you consider the challenges you have surmounted as turning points in your personal development. This day will equip you with the confidence to march on, reminding you of the multitude of abilities, skills, and talents buried inside of you. I have ready you with all you need so that, with faith, you may accomplish anything you could see. Remember these words as a salve to your spirit should you find your endurance failing. You are my daughter, my son, blessed with great ability and a heart full of love. Your path is unique and you have the will to rise even more from difficulty. Never give in. For within the challenges of life will you find my grace and limitless favor. Not stop. Press on knowing that your goal is one of great singularity. I am always there to help you. Your very being is a great treasure. I am ceaselessly close. Remember, in every soft whisper of the wind, in each warming ray of sunlight kissing your skin, and with every heartbeat. Always ready to mentor, tend to your needs, and shower blessings on all facets of your life. I really want your life to be blessed, happy, and joyful. My beloved child, today I come to you directly addressing your heart with loving language. My great need is for my speech to touch the very core of your being across time. Please, do not ignore my remarks. Please, hear my voice and welcome the hope and faith message I provide. This message has healing ability, peace-building ability, and helps you to rebuild your soul. Today, realize that I have always been with you, walking with you throughout your triumphs and tribulations, your happiness and sadness. Knowing the weight you carry daily, I have seen every action you have done. I have never shown any apathy about events in your life. Even at times when you turned away from me, my wish for you has always been the best despite all the difficulties you experience. Know that my will for you is always excellent and perfect. I hereby beg for your permission to enter your life more completely now. Let me into the innermost chambers of your heart, oppose my presence otherwise. I want you to become a soul bursting with blessings, pleasure, and satisfaction. Allow me to be your haven, where you find solace when the world seems insurmountable. Whichever the length of your absence or the times you have questioned my existence, my love for you has never changed. I am here, waiting quietly and softly tapping at your door. Please open it and allow me into your life. As your faithful friend, leading you through the worst of times and providing delight and happiness, you know that is my most want. Though it's vital that you open your heart to me, I wish to heal your heart and mend the scars of your soul and be an infinite source of love, serenity, and pleasure. Give up running after the ephemeral pleasure this planet offers. Stop ignoring my presence and stop postponing to come to me. Let me to enter your heart so you may feel the whole weight of my love and grace. Your life will change in my company. Your worst hurts healed, and among the life's storms you will discover the tranquility you require. My darling, you are not alone burdened with your concerns. Approaches me closely. Give your responsibilities to me when overload. When presented difficult decisions, consult me. I am forever present to hear you from the earliest light of dawn to the evening's closing and even in the stillness of the night. No matter how big your mistakes are, I am always ready to hear your pleas, my pardon eternally ready for you. Remember, you are much liked and valued. Let neither guilt or regret guide you off course or build a distance between us. Never forget, my grace is always ready to hug you and my pity has no limitations. You will discover it my love, redemption, consolation, and tranquility. My kid, my darling daughter, I thus ask you to stop and consider at this very moment. Be not reluctant to let me inside your heart. Your betterment comes ahead, not your damage. Though I know the complexity of life and the difficult obstacles you encounter, always keep in mind that I am constantly by your side. Under trying circumstances, I will never let you drown or let go of your hand. I will walk you toward happiness, festivity, and plenty. Just afford me a chance in your life. Let me to accompany you in all spheres of life. Don't turn away from me, my child. My daughter, do not discount what I say. Avoid looking for satisfaction in transient objects. I promise you, this will just cause further suffering and hopelessness. Now let me open your heart and help you to change your life. Allow my grace to envelop you in serenity and delight. In me you will find a real and lasting love that will never desert you and transcends all knowledge. Now kindly open your heart. Let me into. Allow me to be your safe refuge, continual friend, and strength when you are weak. Don't let your worries bind you to past mistakes. Instead, be sure you take this action. Recall, it makes no difference to me how far you have wandered or how frequently you stumbled. I am here for you, loving hand extended, waiting for you to travel this road of faith, love, and hope with me. Take my hand, darling child. Stroll with me, my kid. I promise you, that decision will be the most fulfilling one you make. You would savor the many gifts of my love and grace. Come near, my darling daughter. Don't let your heart drop. Everything will be okay. Turn your attention not toward the past. Hear my voice, gently addressing your heart to convey my great affection. I shall live inside you from this day on to love you, pardon you, and guide you toward success. Since your very infancy, I have given you special talents and abilities, a different character, and a heart full of generosity, qualities you very naturally possess. These are gifts for you to present your finest and radiate your light into the world. When you feel lost and find it difficult to believe in my plans for you, realize that although difficult, the obstacles you encounter are not insurmountable. I promise you, I never will desert you. Always by your side, I am here to help you anytime you need my advice. My daughter, my kid, my continuous search is for what is best for you, to improve your life and guarantee the development of your road. For this reason, today I present a particular blessing I have ready for you. Long expected and much desired in your heart is a blessing. A gift meant to grant your most intense prayers. This is a small symbol of my always love for you. First of all, you have to trust me, believe in my intentions as I am working non-stop to give you all you require. Give in to anxiety, uncertainty, or fear, they will only help you to veer from the road I have recommended for you. Remember and keep your heart open to my direction. I am going to bless your activities. Your success in your company, job, or business venture is just beginning. Stay calm and believe that everything will turn out just at the right moment. Accept my lessons and do as advised. Listen to my voice resounding in your heart. Set aside daily time for prayer, study of my word, and search of my presence in your life. Ask for knowledge, direction, and judgment. I will grant these to you so you may walk inside greedy and moral. Above all, let me to pledge you open hearts. Allow my presence to eliminate your uncertainties and worries. Let me to make your soul happy and fulfilled. Faith in me. Follow my will. Act with faith and thanks. You will be on the blessed road to get the abundance I have meant for you. My darling daughter, my lovely child, the present I bestow upon you is one meant to help you fulfill the mission of your life. When it gets into your hands, do not keep it to yourself. Share it instead liberally with others in need. Give to people who have less compassionately. Present it with a kind and giving attitude so you may be shining as a living example of my love and blessings in this planet. Get ready, soon you will see the results of your diligence, the flowering of the small seed you sowed, the thank you for your consistency. This will be the time when your concerns vanish and the beginning of a successful and always active period starts. Your obligations will be discharged. Trust in my promise, all I share with you now will come true. I exhort you not to fix yourself on worries or let ideas of the future overtake you. With such confidence, anything you desire to may be reached. Even a faith as little as a mustard seed can move mountains. You know, all I have spoken will come true. Your blessing is only waiting for you like the first showers of the season. Just keep believing. Your diligence will pay off in your life as well as in the life of people close by. Grace and blessings will come to you to make you happy and satisfied. Live every day as it presents itself. Never give up since your great blessings are only around. Embrace it in trust. Stay resolute and courageous. Remember, my darling, the finest is still to be here. Tell me now that you believe in me and that in my arms, you feel safe. I am the only holy and supernatural remedy for all your ills. I am your God, your healer, the one who opens doors and clears your path. I am your provider, your protector, and in my hands, I hold your life and your future, your family, and you are covered by the mantle of my love. And today, you are feeling my presence in a real and powerful way. You've been waiting for me to speak to you, and you've come with a humble and grateful heart, ready to listen. Receive these words and treasure them. Let them fill your mind and cast out all that attention that caused you suffering before. Today, you walk with confidence. And even if you can't see me with your natural eyes, you can feel me. You can believe in me. You can trust in the miracles and wonders I can perform in your life and your family's life. Give me your hand. And let me guide you patiently and gently along the path of love, where my will reigns. The storms quiet down, and the seas calm when they hear my voice. You walk under a protective mantle, and your peace and security are so great that the noises of the night no longer frighten you. Do not let the confusion of this world make you lose your way. Never let go of my hand or divert your attention. Each day is a precious opportunity to keep fighting. And the problems, the falls, the discouragements, and the complaints of the past are gone. Remove them from your mind. You don't have to carry a burden that makes it impossible to renew your way of thinking. Start with your words. Don't hurt yourself with what you say. Don't sow defeat in your own land. Foolish words can destroy innocent lives, entire families, and plunge many into depression. Let wise sayings come from your lips, words for growth and edification. Don't let the enemy convince you that you can't change, that your future is filled with defeat and problems, and that your destiny lies in depression and oblivion. For with me, there are no impossibilities. Hold on to this truth. Whatever happens, do not forget that your life, your future, your character, your finances, your marital situation, your family conflicts, however difficult they may seem, I can change them. And if you ask me, I can start today. I'm not saying it will be easy. I'm giving you my promise that you have my help, my support, and my power. I love you, and I want you to be well always. The miracle you need, I want to and can make it happen. Believe me, walking with the cross on my back had a purpose. Suffering the cruelest torment on a cross was not in vain. I knew that one day you would be born and go through a path of lashes and scorn. You have endured so much suffering, caused by people. But today, I will remove all discouragement and frustration from your heart. I already suffered and gave my life and rose for you, so you could have the opportunity for an abundant, free, and happy life. But believe my words so that your mind can undergo a true transformation, and a river of clean thoughts flows where there was once only confusion. Where there was sorrow, there will be joy. Where there was depression, there will be strong desire to live. Love and forgive yourself. I have long since forgotten your mistakes. Give me your heart, my child. Let your eyes look at my ways. You will keep fighting and sowing in this world, where you are a pilgrim, but my blessing is your destiny. I want your feet to walk on the path of my love. I ask you again, and very seriously this time, to give me your heart today, and I will fill you with joy, remove those afflictions that have saddened your face, and give you the strength to overcome the things that have been attacking you since your childhood. You know what I mean. You know what it is. I have loved you as you are, but I chose you to have victory, to conquer, to guide others on their path to their destiny, so that many can see how my will is done in someone like you, with a simple heart. Maybe it's difficult for you to accept so much spiritual richness. What I give you is not empty wealth. Accept it humbly, and be filled with courage, because I will bring many changes around you. I am your life. Give me the chance to show you that I can change you completely, so much so that many won't recognize you. They will marvel at the tenacity, the strength, and the happiness they see in you. Accept my invitation, give me your heart. Today, I begin a powerful transformation in you. Your family and you will be surrounded by harmony, peace, and blessings. I will rescue you from the storm with victory in hand. I love you. And at this very moment, right where you are, I want you to feel it. Your heart is filling with this beautiful and profound emotion, which fills you with joy and banishes your sadness. Feel as the weight on your shoulders lifts, and there's a lightness in your step. A newfound strength to carry on. Stand up now. You cannot give up now that you're on the verge of triumph. Even when the storms rage and the winds shake you, under my wings, I protect you and my hand guards you. I also know what pain is. I know what it feels like for those you trusted to abandon you when enemies pierce your soul with the nails of hatred and tear your back with the whips of compassionlessness. I know what it's like to love unto death, and give your heart even when met with disdain. I understand you. I know exactly what you're feeling. I want you to know that you do matter, that when your tears flow like a spring and your soul is filled with sadness and anxiety, I won't judge you for your moments of weakness. I want you to understand that only I can help you when danger looms. Remove thoughts of death and defeat from your mind when danger approaches. The darkness is gone, and now you can walk confidently. Today, I have renewed your joy, increased your faith, written promises of trust in your heart, given you a new vision, a new longing built on my word. Don't waste your time trying to convince those who come to discourage you. They won't accept your perspective. They will mock you again. You don't need those mockers to move forward on your path. You are heading for victory. They are headed for defeat. They've already chosen their destiny. If you're attacked by loneliness, if you feel you need someone else's support, remember that you have me. But trust and be patient, for I will soon send the right person. You matter to me. I care for you, value you, protect you, love you. In a few more days, you'll have victory in your hand. I'm never late. I always arrive on time when you truly need me. At the best moment. The wait is hard, and you've been thinking so much about what might happen. It's tearing you apart on the inside. That's why I want you to give me all that weight you carry on your back with great pain. Living in distress over the future is not the life I have for you. You also can't lower your gaze or get distracted by your worries and thoughts. I have said that I will perform the miracle you ask of me. That I will open doors, that I am always with you, and I do not lie. The days are mine, I am the creator of the nights. I see that sometimes you can't sleep, tossing and turning. Your mind racing over things that I already hold in my hands. When anxiety strikes, resist. When it screams in your ears, speak to it and tell it aloud that there is no fear in your heart because you have decided to trust in your best friend, in your God and Lord. You will see for yourself how fear flees, and your soul is free from so much fear. You can enjoy my peace at last. Live your life fully, and be happy. I am promising you that in the midst of your struggles, I will remind you with my serene voice that my hand is upon your shoulder and that against all attacks, I will give you the strength you need to resist. Tell me that you believe me, and obey me if I've convinced you to return to my word. Fill yourself with my promises, and believe in me in those difficult moments you will encounter on your journey. You haven't fought so hard to give up now. You must keep going. I'm speaking to you today to fill you with faith, courage, and strength, to learn to wait for me, even when it seems your strength is failing. From waiting too long. Stay calm, talk to your heart, and tell it that there's nothing to fear. The control of your life, your dreams, your destiny, is in the hands of your loving Father. The winds of the world want you to forget those moments when I always helped you, but I command those winds and storms to stop right now. I love you. I will never fail you, and I won't be late. I'm here, ready to give you my hand and rescue you. Answer me with your heart who loves you more than I do. Your trials have been difficult. I see your struggles, your efforts, and your desperation. Do not forget that you have been very brave throughout your life. Think of the situations that seemed impossible to resolve, and yet you managed to overcome them all. Since the day you surrendered control of your life into my hands, you have not lost a single battle. So, rest your heart and continue to trust. I know that sometimes it can be difficult just to rest and not lose faith, especially when everything seems to be going wrong, and conflicts come knocking at your door, trying to consume you entirely. But in those moments, my child, cover your ears to the voices of the enemy. Do not accept the threats of fear and insecurity. Keep walking and trust in my promises. You were deeply loved by me, and before you were even born, I already had something great in store for your life. Never will I abandon a defenseless child. I've been taking care of your life in a very special way. I am looking after every detail, every second. I am always present. Do not let sadness take up more space. Fill your heart with joy and keep walking with the eyes of faith.